guys, welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be doing a first impressions on a foundation that's like super viral everywhere. I see it on TikTok. Some Indian creators who has access to this foundation, they have like hyped this product up on TikTok. It's all over Instagram, YouTube, everywhere. It's the newest launch by Maybelline. It's the Maybelline Superstay Lumi Matte Foundation SPF 16. I have the shade 230 with me. For shade reference, I'm in the shade NC40 in MAC, and maybe I'll leave a couple of foundation references, or I'll leave a link to my foundations review playlist. That way you can check out my shades in every foundation. I also have a video swatching all of my foundations. There you can see what shade I am in which foundation. So yeah, I'll do that. And yeah, the first impressions is done. So that's what I'm wearing on my face right now, and I think it, spoiler alert, I think it looks pretty good. So you'll see me applying this foundation. This side I've applied it using a brush, and this side I've used a sponge to apply the foundation. So I hope you enjoyed the review. If anyone is looking to see how this foundation looks on the skin, then if you're looking to buy this foundation, then this video will be helpful. I hope you enjoy this video. Before we get started, please take a moment and hit the red color subscribe button right underneath this video, and yeah, let's get started. So guys, now that we are up close and personal, let's start. I only have some skincare on my face. I have applied some toner, vitamin C, and a moisturizer in the morning. So I have nothing else on my face. So we're gonna start with priming the face. I feel like I need a little bit more hydration, and then color correct, and then start with the foundation application. For primer, I'm gonna be using this Essence Good Stuff, Hello Good Stuff serum. So this will give me that hydration, before which I'm gonna clip my hair back. If you're wondering, I have like a hair tutorial that I've filmed. I don't know if it's already up. I don't know which video will go up first. So anyways, I'm just gonna clip my hair back like that. Okay, this side looks a little wonky. Okay, now I'll do a little bit of this primer. For color correction, I'm going to be using my Bobbi Brown color corrector in the shade Dark Peach. Best color corrector ever. I cannot operate without this color corrector. By the way, I'm filming everything in natural light. I have no artificial light on. I'm sitting right in front of a window filming this. So you're getting all like the most natural looking colors as possible. So yeah, I'm just going to use a little bit of that with a brush. This is by Cuffs and Lashes. This is going to be a first impressions video, like I've already told you. So I'm just going to talk a little bit of about the product, and then we'll move on to the application. So this is called the Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation. I have the shade 230. It says it has SPF 15. This is a luminous matte finish foundation, and says that it's super light, transfer proof, long hour, waterproof, and all of that. So we're gonna like see how all those claims hold, but I'm not going to test the foundation for 30 hours. So that's one claim of the foundation, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to use this. So this basically has 10 shades, and it's available on Nykaa. I recently got a parcel from India, so that's how I got this foundation. I ordered it to my parents' house, and they shipped it to me along with a bunch of other kitchen stuff. So yeah, this is a 35 ml bottle. This is how the packaging looks like. I really like the packaging. It's Lumi Matte, and it retails for 8.99 rupees. I got it on offer, like 100 rupees off or something on Nykaa. And yeah, you have all the details here. I have the shade 230, by the way. I thought this is the closest match according to the pictures that they had. So I'm going to be using a brush on one side. So let this side be the brush side, and this side we'll use a sponge. I have the Real Technique sponge, and the brush I'm going to be using is what is it, the elf ultimate blending brush. So this is the brush I'm going to be using on this side, and on this side I'm going to be using a sponge. This is literally the first time I'm using this foundation, so this video is more like a first impressions sort of a video. I might do some check-ins in between. Let's see how it goes. So yeah, let's apply this. The foundation, when I swatched it on my hand, it seemed a little watery, runny. So the claim that it's like a little lightweight, I guess, so that's one of the claims. It is true, it's runny. Like you can see, this is the shade. I don't know if this will match me, but let's see. Since I have color correction on, so let's just do the brush side first. Okay, this is a little light for me, but nothing I cannot work with, so I wish I had gone a shade deeper, but it's okay. Okay, I'm going to be using this elf brush. I kind of blended it with my fingers a little bit. That's what I do with any foundation. Now let's blend. Okay, this blends beautifully. I'm serious, I'm not even like blending that hard. It's blending effortlessly with a brush, and the coverage is really good, you guys. It's like a nice medium coverage that I actually like. Oh my god. First application, in love. You can see the difference. This side looks much more polished and smooth than this side. Like a little bit of redness on my cheeks is gone, and it has evened out my skin so beautifully. The shade is also a nice match, I guess. I thought it's a little light, but it's not. 230 is a pretty good match for me. This is like, I don't know what undertone this is. I have to like look into it properly, but looks like a neutral. Yeah, looks like a neutral sort of undertone. So I am neutral, so that's probably why I like how this looks. That blended effortlessly. Now let's see on this side how it is with a sponge. I think I might need, I took one pump of this, might need like a half pump more. Same thing, just blending it a little bit with my fingers initially. That's what I do with most foundation. And then using a sponge. I'm using the Real Technique sponge. Whoa. Okay, with the brush, the coverage as expected is a little less. Very little, nothing noticeable. But oh my god, it's blending so beautifully with a sponge as well. I mean, with a sponge, the coverage is less. I think I said brush earlier. So just trying to blend it. I've stopped using brushes, I mean sponges altogether. I like using brushes, it's quicker for me and the coverage is retained, so I'm using a sponge after a long time. Oh my god, this looks amazing. I really like it, but I think I'll stick to a brush. I'm just gonna like build it a little bit on this side because the coverage is a little less. And take the rest down my neck. Okay, that was effortless. I'm just gonna go over my entire face with a sponge to add a little bit more moisture because at the moment my skin is pretty dry. Okay, I really like the way this foundation is looking on my skin, and let's see if it's transfer proof as it claims in some time. I don't want to do the transfer test just yet, but initially the application, beautiful, effortlessly it blends. Do not mind how it looks around my mouth. At the moment I'm having some dryness around my mouth, like entire face, but around my mouth it's like peely dry, so ignore that. But oh my god, the hype is real, you guys. I thought people were like being sponsored or something and just talking, overhyping this product, but this is really good, especially if you're like in hotter climate cities like Chennai, this foundation would be perfect because it's not super drying. At the same time, it's a little, you know, matte. Matte is not something that I prefer these days, but this doesn't look like that drying matte. It has good coverage. At the same time, it's exactly as it described. It's a luminous matte finish. Like you can see, there's some sort of luminosity going on here in here, so that's something I like, and that's something that my dry skin would love. So I love it. I'm just gonna do concealer and I'll be back. So I'm gonna be using this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Concealer in the shade 141 Golden is the shade, I guess. Butterscotch is no longer available here. I mean, not no longer, it's never been available here, so I can't use that shade. Otherwise, that would be my, you know, that would be a better shade match for me in this concealer. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of this. For powder, I'm going to use MAC Studio Fix. I'm going to use powder only underneath my eyes and not my entire face. I want to see how much this foundation transfers. Plus, I stopped powdering my face actually. So this is in the shade NC41. Yeah. So this is what I'm going to be using underneath my eyes. I'm going to be finishing the rest of my makeup. Let me just do like a quick fast forward so that you get to see what products I'm using, and it's also not boring, like quick easy makeup. Okay, my entire makeup is done. I just did like some eyeliner, like whatever I showed you. This side my bronzer looks crazy on camera, but it's not. I know what's going on camera, but anyways, I just wanted to do a transfer test. Like I said, I did not set my face with a powder or anything, just my under eyes. Let's see if this foundation transfers. I have a little bit of bronzer on the side, so let me just do a transfer test here. I'm just gonna press this tissue. Okay, it's nicely set. You don't need a powder to set it. It's not transferring at all, you guys. That's awesome. So that claim is true. It's not transferring at all. And yeah, the shade is also pretty decent on me. So yeah, I'll check back in. I'll insert some check-ins just to show you how it looks like after a few hours, like every hour or something. I'll just do a check-in. Okay, so yeah, first impressions, I really like this, and yeah, I would highly recommend this if you're looking for something that's not transferring and that will suit hotter weather. Yeah, I really like this foundation. Easy to use, and it's also really affordable. However, I wish they had more shades. They only launched 10 shades in India. I don't know why. So yeah, I wish they could improve on that, but other than that, I like it. It's a good purchase. Hey guys, I tried the Maybelline foundation today as well. I just applied the foundation. There's no concealer, nothing under my eyes. I only have the foundation. I do see that it's kind of like clinging onto my dry patches. That's because my skin is super dry here. So if you have like really dry skin, like spots of dry skin on your face, then make sure to moisturize really well. And also the sunscreen that I'm wearing, the Dot and Key one, is kind of like a little peely, so I don't know. I'll try this out again tomorrow as well, but today I'll just look for the nicer areas where the foundation has settled properly. I'll see how that goes. I'll see how that looks by the end of today or after a few hours. So that's one of my check-in. Hey guys, so it's been 4 hours since I applied the foundation. I feel like it's oxidized a little bit. Otherwise, I don't see it disappearing anywhere apart from the clinging to the dry patches over here and here, because my skin is dry like I've already told you. But otherwise, it looks fine. Just that it has oxidized a little bit. Something to keep in mind. So this is my last and final check-in. I don't think you can see it on camera, but I do see some patches of foundation wearing off. It's been like, I think it's been like 6 hours since I applied it. And yeah, I went outside and I do see that there's some foundation missing over here. I couldn't like spot it exactly on camera, but I see it in my mirror. So there's some foundation wear off over here, some oxidization, nothing too over the top or nothing too noticeable, so I guess it's okay. So that's it for today's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed my first impressions and check-ins of this foundation. If you did, then please give this video a big thumbs up. Please share, comment, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time in another interesting video. Until then, it's take it, tata, bye bye from Chani Balaji. Bye.